power of receiving the positive in a very personal way one day. It was my 40th birthday. Now, please don't ask me how long ago that was, okay? Because we just won't talk about that. But it was my 40th birthday. My wife knows that I'm a shy, quiet, demure kind of guy. You know, I don't know too many people don't know me, so she only had about 300 of my closest friends out to our farm for a birthday party. And so there's lots of food. I couldn't eat. I was just entranced with all those people and speaking to each and every one of them, and it was a great day, and I absolutely loved it. Finally, they all left. I got to eat, and so I'm just basking in the glory of these moments spent with so many of my close personal friends, you understand. And my wife looks at me and says, "Honey, I want you to come in the house with me." Of course, I said what I always say, "Yes, dear," and went on into our home behind her. And she said, "Okay, I want you to close your eyes and hold out your hands, and I'm going to give you a big surprise." And I'm thinking, it's my 40th birthday. I'm going to close my eyes. We're the only two in the house. Now, to tell you the rest of the story, I got to take you back about 14 years. When one time previously, boom shakalaka had occurred, and my wife was pregnant with our first child. And so I didn't know how these things worked, but evidently in that magical middle trimester, you have to go shopping, like every day or something. So we go shopping, and I knew I was in for something other than a Bass Pro Shop experience. When I looked up what the name of the business was, the Stork's Nest. Most interesting name for a business. And as we went through the store, I discovered that there are lots of kinds of baby cribs. So we're walking along through the Stork's Nest, traipsing along through 5,392 different kinds of baby cribs. And suddenly she goes, "Ah, there it is." And I said, What? "The Jenny Lind crib." "I got nothing, baby. What does that mean?" She says, "This is the crib I want for our little girl." And I did what all men do when they're shopping. I walked over, grabbed the price tag, turned it over. 30 minutes later, the EMS crew got me away, you know. But even back then, and before I fully learned to work positive, I was a can-do kind of guy. So I said, okay, I'll figure out how to get enough money, which meant I had to sell something to buy this baby crib. So I went home, went to my part of our bedroom, and there was my shotgun. So I grabbed my shotgun and I said, "Buddy, it's been nice, but you've got to go." Now, I'm not saying I was overly attached to this gun, but it was a Remington 870 Wingmaster pump-action shotgun, 28-inch barrel, modified choke, genuine walnut stock, not a veneer. Okay? But nonetheless, the gun had to go because Mom wanted a crib. And I stopped by to see James, my best buddy at the time, and James says, "Where are you going?" I said, "To sell my shotgun." He said, "You're crazy." I said, "Mom wants a crib." He says, "Oh, how much you want for it?" It was my 40th birthday. Standing in front of my wife. My eyes are closed, my arms outstretched. I'm waiting for a boom shakalaka surprise. And she places in my arms the shotgun. But it wasn't just any shotgun, it was the shotgun. I said, "Sweetie, how'd you do this?" She said, "I called James." And I said, "James, Joey's turning 40. Have you still got that shotgun he sold to you?" James said, "Yes, I'm saving it for my grandson to turn 13. I said, "Well, I'd really like to give it to him. How much do you want for it?" James said, "It's not for sale, but I'll give it to you." And do you think for a second I've ever doubted how much that woman loves me? When you say thank you to your customers, clients, to your vendors or suppliers, to your employee or to your employers in that kind of way, because you realize that what goes around comes around, that you do reap what you sow, when you say it in that kind of way, do you think they'll ever doubt how much you love them and appreciate them for doing business with you?